So the garden did not do super well this year. I feel like we just don't have the dirt right yet, and we didn't mulch well, and it was what it was. Some stuff did really well. We've got some squashes that are doing well right now, and zucchinis are trying to make some zucchinis. Peppers did okay-ish. The sweet potatoes did really well. The corn did very, very poorly. The tomatoes are poor. The carrots won't germinate. So some stuff did okay-ish and some stuff did not. There was a double sweet gum right here. The logs are still laying there, but I've cut the root off and got it in the fire pile. And we've cleaned up this area a bit. We still got a lot of stuff to burn right there. But this area has been cleaned up and leveled. And we probably should put some grass seed back here. But stuff just grows when you let the sunlight in. Grass just starts growing, so that may be what happens back here. The kids have built a fort in the woods. I don't know how they're not eat up with chiggers and poison ivy, but they're in the woods with a fort. I've got another little piece of the woods that we punched a hole in. We removed some more trees from down here below the garden. I don't know why, I just felt like it one day. So once I move these piles, it'll look a lot bigger down here. So the kids have quite an expansive fort system in here. They have a dartboard apparently. In the fort. There are, I don't know, they've cut every branch and stick they can find for 45 feet and made things out of them. We've got the lean-to on the other side of the barn, so we have somewhere for the skid steer and chainsaws and some dirty stuff to live. The other side of the barn is now dedicated for some riding toys, the go-kart and the mule, and just entertaining things like chairs and tents and coolers. So all the clean stuff on this side of the barn, dirty stuff on the other side of the barn. The big development is the last few days we've been removing lots more trees to make room for the house. So this is about what was clear before, and you can see over to that little island of trees on the left side there. And then the last 4 days we've cleared all of that. So we moved the tree line down about 20-30 feet, and we've kind of cleared out the woods below that too, just thinned it out. Not exactly sure what happens down there, maybe a driveway, but this part will be sort of front yard, and we'll have to have septic that come down through this to get to the septic field over that direction. And then the house will be uphill right there, we think. That's the plan right now. So the top of that hill will be the house. We've got about 150 feet between the barn and that group of pine trees. And there's about 100 feet between this tree line and the top of the hill tree line up there. We've got another burn pile. There's always a burn pile. And we've got a pile of about 20 pine trees that got taken down. We took down about 25, but that's the pile that we're gonna make logs of. Put the stumps in the burn pile and the tops in the burn pile. Little snafu yesterday. I guess we forgot exactly where the water line was, and digging up some of the stumps, we busted the water line, so I had to dig it up today. I don't have the parts to fix it, so I'll fix that tomorrow when I go to the hardware store. But we've got a temporary hose coming off of it. So, live and learn. I thought I knew where it was, but I didn't know where it was. This is still septic area. We think we have enough cleared for that. These two trees right here have to go. 2 pine trees right there, and maybe a couple more over there. We'll ask the septic guy what he thinks. up here we're going to cut down all these pine trees. And it just so happens there are 4 trees. I think it's 3 oaks and 1 hickory. This little hickory right here. And then you can almost look down the line there. In a straight line is 3 oaks and a hickory. I don't know, maybe there's a song there or something. But hickory tree right here, we're gonna cut all these pine trees down. Oak tree, oak tree, oak tree. Those are white oaks. Try to save those 4 trees. And probably have 2 driveways go around those trees. One in front to go to the front of the house and one in back to go to the back to maybe a garage behind the house. So this little group of trees will be mostly gone except for 2 trees. And there's let's see, going back to the barn. It'll be partially obscured by the house when the house gets built. We got fescue seed out today. We got rye seed out today. I don't know if it's enough. I don't know if it'll germinate because it's a couple years old, but we put it down, got it as level as we could with the skid steer. And we're supposed to have some more rain coming, so I'll just let the rain do its thing. If I need to, I'll start some sprinklers up. We've got plenty of water, and we never reach our minimum on the water meter, so wouldn't hurt to just run some sprinklers up here, get the grass going. Mostly just to keep the dirt in place. We don't want the dirt washing down the hill. But I think that's about all the development. There's another dartboard over there. I've given the boys permission to make a couple of dartboards on trees. I think that's about it. We'll leave on I'll back up a bit and leave on a shot of the field. Angie is sneakily staying behind me because she doesn't want to be in the video, but she's been behind me the whole time. All right, we'll end it there.